All right, welcome back everyone for another Washington Little Caps hockey game. This against the Long Island Rebels. Should be a good game here. Caps will start off on your left wearing red, and the Rebels will start off on your right wearing white. All right, so teams make their way out to center ice here for the opening face-off of this game. We have Jax, Xander, Jace, along with Duran and Ellis. All right, puck is dropped here, and Caps control off the face-off, but it comes back into their end. Ellis swings it around to Duran. Duran sends it back towards the point, and now from there they walk in and send a shot in on net, and it's stopped there by Max. So deep in net and around. Picked up here by Liam, comes out over the blue line, and now Liam works it over to Kai, back to Liam now, and the Caps get it in deep. Forecheck on here, Peter chases it below the goal line, looking to create a turnover. Kai comes in to help out, he picks it up, and now sends it up the wall. Liam will pinch in there to keep the puck in the zone. Picking it up here is Peter, who looks to get it back over to Liam, but now it's carried out by the Rebels. And Theo now sends it across for Liam. Liam sends it up for Peter. Peter chips it forward for Kai. Kai sends a shot on. And it is gloved down there by the goaltender. So we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone. I got it. All right, so now it is James, Walker, and Grayson, along with Kareem and Declan on D. Off the draw, it's tied up at the dot. They still battle for it. Now it comes to the point. Ooh, Walker takes a spill there. Kareem shovels it in on the backhand, but they try to keep it in the zone. Good work by James there to do just that. And now they turn it to the wall. Oh, it comes out now, and chasing it here is Kareem, who has a minute to have a look here. He sends it forward for Declan. Declan chips it up the wall, and now it comes into the zone. All the way back out now, it comes to Kareem, and he brings it around the net here, sliding it up the wall for Grayson, and he'll pick it up and chip it forward, but this will be icing. So we'll have a defensive zone face-off now. Jax, Xander, Jace, Ellis, and Duran. Ellis now sends it to Duran behind the net, who sends it up the wall for Jace. Jace carries forward, looks to find Xander, and Xander looks to get through here, but he's slowed up by the defense there. Now the Rebels look to exit here, and they make their way into the zone. Duran looks to keep them to the outside. They come towards the front. It's loose there, but it's picked up by Jace, and now the counterattack. The Caps come up the ice, and Jace is working his way down Main Street here, and he is turned to the side, but now they continue to battle for it in the corner, and coming up the ice now are the Rebels. Rebels work their way over the line and look to get towards the net. Good work there from Duran to break that up. It comes to Jace now, who sends it forward. And Rebels here controlling the puck for the moment. Now behind the net, it's Duran who has it. He sends it up to Jace. Jace sends it across for Xander, who gets it to Kai. Kai works his way over the line. And now it's Harry working his way in on the forecheck. Looks to set something up. Harry's got a second here. So he drops it to Liam. Liam sends a shot towards the net. The rebound there pops below the goal line. Back to Liam now. He sends it down low for Kai. Kai sends it to Harry, but it just comes off his stick and comes over the line. So Theo will have to reset here. He swings it around for Liam, who is under a bit of pressure here, and he sends it forward for Kai. And now, right at the line, it comes out off the official skate, and the Caps will have to tag up and re-enter. And now it comes back out to neutral ice where Liam chips it forward. Chasing for it now is Harry. Harry works his way into the zone and deep into the corner. Behind the net now. Comes out to the line. Caps tag up, but it's taken back by Long Island now. Liam gets to this puck and he sends it across for Theo. Theo with it now. Skates forward, finds Walker, but it doesn't connect there at center ice, so we have a icing call. Defensive zone face-off after that whistle. So now it's James, Walker, Grayson, Declan, and Kareem for this defensive zone draw. Comes to Kareem here. He slides it over to Declan. Declan gets it to Grayson. Grayson drops back for Declan, but now it's Kareem who picks it up, slides it back to him. And Grayson picks it up now and gets it to Kareem, who begins to skate it forward. Kareem chipping it forward now for James. James working on that puck, gets it in deep. James looks to get it towards the front, but it is turned away there. Slowing things up right there is Declan, right below us. Coming in to pick this up is James, but they come in offside. So we'll have a whistle and a neutral zone faceoff. Jax, Xander, Jace, Duran, and Ellis. Now Jace swings it around for Ellis, and Ellis moves around one and resets here, sending it back to Duran. Duran sends it up for Jace, and now they enter cleanly. Coming in now is Jax. Jax sends it to Jace. Oh, and Jace puts the puck right in the crease there where Xander had a chance at a rebound. But it was covered up by the goaltender. Smart play there by the Caps to try to create something in the front of the net. And they'll end up getting an offensive zone face-off here after that save by the goaltender. Jax wins it back to Ellis. Ellis across to Duran. Duran winds up, but it's blocked there up high. Jace now sends it back to Duran. Duran looks to get it towards the slot. It's picked up there by Jax. Jax looks to slide it towards the net, but it's directed to the corner. Kept in for the moment by Jace. And once again, Jace tries to keep it in. Now it's sent to the wall. And picking it up here is Jace. But the puck went out of the zone and back in before the Caps could tag up. So we have an offside call. Kai, Peter, and Harry check in for this face-off along with Liam and Theo. Comes back to Liam, who chips it forward but out of play. We'll do that face-off here again at center ice. Kai wins this one back for Liam, who gets it up to Peter. Peter carries it in over the line and looks to find Harry, but it comes across the ice. And now comes forward here. Working their way in are the Rebels, but Liam steers them to the corner. Good work there from Liam. Now it comes to the wall. And the Caps a little bit disorganized here, but now Liam picks it up, and they'll begin a breakout here. Liam gets it to Peter. Peter carries forward, gains the zone. Peter goes wide, takes it towards the side, and looks to get it to the front. Now it squirts towards the front, but it's picked up there by Long Island. They reverse it here and send it to the corner. Under pressure there, the Caps take it away, and Peter looks to find Harry. Now it's taken back by Long Island, and they work their way up the ice. Good job by the Caps converging on the attacker there and taking the puck away. Harry has it here, and he sends it all the way down the ice. This is going to go close to the net, but it is going to be an icing call. So Caps will have a defensive zone face-off here. James, Walker, Grayson, Declan, and Kareem for this defensive zone start. Off the draw, it's picked up by Kareem and brought behind the net, and he looks to wheel it out. Now Walker comes in to get it, and he sends it forward for Declan, but it's picked up here by Kareem, who spins it back. He's going to have to chase this puck down. Now he gets it to Grayson, who sends it across for Walker. Walker looks to find James, and James is going to chase this puck into the zone. He's got a chance at it, and no icing here. Good no call by the referees. But now it comes back the other way, and the Rebels work their way into the zone. And good takeaway there. Battling for it in the corner now. James comes and picks it up. It'll be picked up by Declan here. Now it's Kareem who's taken down there. No call. But it's sent up now to James. James carries it over the line. He's got Grayson with him. It's steered to the wall. And now coming back the other way are the Rebels. Good stick check there from Jace. Now it's back on Ellis' stick. She sends it across for Jace. Jace catches Jax, who works his way around one. Jax coming into the zone with speed. Working his way into the slot. The shot there is blocked, but Jace is the first to pick it up, and he looks to get it to a teammate. And now pinching all the way in is Ellis. She drops it back for Jax, who's covering. Jax sends it across to Duran. Duran over to Jace. Jace now looks to get it to the slot, but nobody's home. And now coming back the other way are the Rebels. And coming back on the back check here are the Caps. So good effort there from the Caps on the back check. It's going to have to be a game where there's a lot of effort up and down the ice. Now it's Jax who comes back up the ice for the Caps. Jax working it into the corner now. Sends it to Jace. Jace making a move. Looking to get it towards the front, but again, nobody there. Caps have managed to get the puck towards the front of the net, but nobody's in front of the net to do something with it. Now the Rebels working around and send it in deep. Chasing it here is Theo. Theo sends it up the wall, and now from the point, a shot is kicked away, and the rebound try is again stopped by Max. Caps have to be careful there as the Rebels have shown that they could put the puck on from the point. Now a penalty coming up here on the Caps, who will get tagged with a slash. So the Caps will go to the penalty kill. First penalty of this game comes at 4:57 to go in the first period. So we have Peter, Declan, Ellis, and Harry on the kill. Peter chips it forward, comes over the line, and now picking it up is Harry, and he and Peter are working their way into the zone. From distance, Harry sends a shot towards the net, but it goes wide, and now the Rebels look to come back. Harry pressing there, forces the turnover as Peter picks it up. And Peter looks to dangle in, but it was slowed up there. And good pressure here from the Caps penalty killers as the Rebels have yet to set up here. Now Max will cover this puck. 52 seconds remain on the kill here for the Caps. They get a change in here. So we've got James and Kareem as the forwards, with Liam and Duran on D. Pinned up now below the goal line. Good work here by Duran, muscling that puck out. And he gives forward to Kareem. He carries it over the line. He's tripped up there, as was the official, but no call. And now the Rebels send it across the ice. Oh, and look to cut in. From distance now, a high shot over the bar. Caps got to stay organized here on the kill. It comes to Liam. He sends it behind the net to Duran. Now Duran looks to chip it forward for Kareem. Kareem has it here, and he chips it down the ice. Icing, nope, no icing here as it's waved off. Good battle here from James to force the turnover down low. Still fighting for it. And Kai comes in now to pick it up, and Kai sends it down low, and chasing it now behind the net is Kareem. And now the Rebels bring it up the ice. It's picked up at the blue line by James, and James now re-enters. James carries it in from the dot. He takes it to the corner, sends it behind the net. Kai will chase it there into the opposite corner. Still battling for it there. It's picked off now by Ellis, and Ellis looks to corral that puck, but it comes back to Kai. Kai now looks to send a shot on, but couldn't tee it up. He sends it to the front. Now rebound try. Oh, Caps swarming the front of the net now. And now Kai has it. He sends it all the way back to Kareem, who looks to slide it back to Kai, but now it comes back the other way, and Max will probably have to play this puck. Nope, it's going to go for an ice. So, a offensive zone face-off here for the Caps, who were buzzing on that shift. We have now Grayson, James, Walker, Declan, and Kareem for this offensive zone face-off. James now on the draw. Comes to Walker. Walker gets it back to Kareem. Kareem sends the shot towards the net, and it creates a rebound try there for Grayson. Now it comes back up the wall. Declan slows it up there, and we will have a tripping call here on the Rebels. Oh no, it's on the Caps. So the Caps go back to the box as Grayson is sent to the box now to that face-off again. 1:22 left on the penalty. Time of the penalty was just above 2 minutes here in the first period. Kareem and James, the forwards here, along with Ellis and Declan on D for the penalty kill. It comes around now the wall. James will have a chance to play it here, and he chips it forward, and chasing it here is Kareem, trying to keep the puck in this end. And now it's forced out to Ellis. Ellis sends it over to Declan. Declan over to James. James carries it in now over the line. He's tripped up there, and now we'll have another penalty call, this one on the Rebels. And so we will have 4-on-4 hockey for 54 seconds as James was taken down after making a strong move, cutting towards the middle. 4-on-4 here, so there's extra space on the ice. Behind the net now it comes, and chasing it here is Peter. Peter looking to create the turnover. He does, and now Harry's on it. Harry has it, looking to lose a defender there, tied up with the referee. Harry's still on it, Oh, it comes off a foot now and goes the other way. And Harry behind the net still has it and wants to get it towards the front. Someone's got to show a stick there, but now we have a whistle as the net is out of position. So now Caps changing it up a little bit. Kareem and Jace and James come out with Ellis, and they'll have a little bit of abbreviated power play time now. Jace takes the face-off here. It comes to the Rebels. Trying to keep it in there is Kareem, but it comes out. Resetting now is Ellis. Ellis sends it across for Kareem. Kareem slides it forward for Jace. Now Kareem will pick it up and try to bring it into the zone. Still on his stick there. He looks to cut towards the front and spin it around. Where is it? Oh, right towards the front, but it didn't go in. It came all the way across the crease. Now it comes out. It goes back the other way, and the Caps need to get back here. Ellis is alone here. Now we get a hook. So a penalty here on the Caps right at the tail end of the period with 20 seconds to go on the power play. So we're back to 4-on-4 for the last 18 seconds of this period. Grayson sent to the box here for the hook. Now we have Jax, Kai, Duran, and Ellis, and it comes to Ellis off the draw. She sends it behind the net and around for Duran. He chips it forward for Kai. It comes over the line, and chasing it here is Jax. He wanted to take off there, but it was taken away by the Rebels. Now the Caps fight for it, and the Rebels pick it up. They send it towards the net. It goes wide, and that's how the period will end. So after 1, the score is 0. Felt like the Caps had the better share of play and the majority of the shots in that period. Good set of chances in front of the net, but they got to stay out of the penalty box to have a chance in this one. All right, so teams come back out to center ice here for the start of the second period. We switch sides here. Caps on the right in red, Rebels on the left in white for this long change period. We start off 4-on-4 for about 2 seconds, and then it'll be a penalty kill for the Caps. The rebound is there for Peter, but he couldn't get full wood on it. Now it comes back to the blue line, and taking it out here is Peter. Peter looking to rag here and kill some time. Great work on the kill here by Peter. He carries it now into the zone, working around a defender, keeping it in down low. And that's how you kill a penalty, folks. Keep the puck away from the other team. Now Long Island gets it back, and they start working up the ice. About 15 seconds remain. They take it out wide. Ellis working on it there. Now it comes to the point, and it comes over the line. So Long Island will have to tag up here. Pressuring them is Peter. And good work here from Harry to separate the man from the puck, and it's sent in deep here. And now the Caps will make a change here as they've killed off the penalty. It comes back into the Long Island end. Chasing there is Kai on the forecheck. Great effort from Kai there. Creates the turnover, but now the puck comes out, and the Caps will have to tag up. Comes to Liam here. Liam sends it up to James. James comes in over the line. He's hooked there, no call. And now below the goal line, battling for it there. They send it up, and now it's chipped forward by Long Island, and they come forward with it. A shot there is stopped by Max, and the rebound is cleared out, and Max had to make another stop as that rebound came to a Long Island player. Oh my gosh. Good saves there by Max. Now it's taken over by James, and James looks to carry it in. He gets it in deep. Benching in here is Liam. On the wall now. It's picked up here by Long Island. Now they work their way up the ice. Trying to cut to the front now. Offside is the call as they entered before the puck. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off now. Jace, Jax, Xander, Kareem, and Declan off the draw. Comes to the point here. From the point, it's sent towards the net. And a big save there, and it's still kept out. Hell of a play there by the Caps on defense collectively to keep that puck out. Max swimming now, and a shot there off the post. And now it comes out, so the Caps out of sorts there, but they survive it for the moment. And now Jace there. At center ice, now they come forward with it. And a slashing call coming up here as Declan had his stick slashed out of his hand. So the Caps will go to the power play 9 penalties. Now, Kareem wins it back for Ellis. They look to set up here. Ellis gets it to Grayson. Grayson walks in, sends a shot on, but it's stopped there by the goaltender. So we'll do that face-off again. Comes back to Ellis here once again. Ellis gives to Grayson. Grayson back to Ellis. Ellis looks to send it towards the net, and it's juggled for a moment and then covered by the goaltender. So, 15 seconds gone on the penalty, and we will have our third face-off here. Again, it comes back here, this time for James. And James leaves here for Grayson, but it comes back the other way, and the Caps are going to have to hustle here as the Rebels are on their way in. Good back check there from Kareem. Now it comes back to Ellis, who will pick this up and begin to get it up the ice. She gives to Grayson. Grayson carries forward and gives to James now. James works his way in, and it comes to Kareem here. He'll look to set up. Kareem looking to get around one, taking it towards the front, looking to jam it in short side, but it's covered up there by the goaltender. Now we've got Kai, Jax, Xander, Peter, and Liam. It comes back now, and carrying it out here is Long Island, keeping them to the outside is Liam. Good work there. Now it's picked up by Xander. Xander begins the attack here and carries it in over the line. Battling for it there is Xander. Caps still on the power play here. They need to get possession of the puck, and they do, and it's Peter who has it. It's loose in the slot. Now it's on Kai's stick. Kai sends it to the front, but it's blocked there on a stick. Now, again, across the crease it comes as Peter was looking to send it across to Xander, and Xander works to keep it in, at least for the moment, and they still do as Kai comes in from the blue line, and his shot is sent high and into the mitt of the Rebels goaltender. 1 second remains here on the power play opportunity for the Caps, and then we'll be skating 5-a-side. Caps have to be careful here as a player is about to come out of the box for Long Island right underneath our camera. Off the draw, it's Walker. He backhands it there, but have James, Walker, and Grayson along with Theo and Liam. Liam picks it up and brings it around the net now. and begins to skate forward. And Liam has some ice here, and he's going to take it. Liam working his way through, looking to make a move, trying to finish there, but the goaltender makes the save. Great individual effort there from Liam, and the Caps still have it. James has it. Now he finds Liam. Oh, and the shot goes wide. Walker now pinned up on the boards, tries to get it towards the front, and he does. It takes a bounce there towards the goaltender, but it's covered up. Now it is Kai, Harry, Peter, Duran, and Ellis. Harry gets it back to Ellis. Ellis gets it to Harry. Harry from the wall brings it in down low into the corner. Harry sends it back for Ellis. Ellis sends it across for Peter. Keeping it in there is Peter. He tosses it over to Kai. Back on Kai's stick now. Nobody can quite get a hold of it till Peter corrals it near the wall. And now Harry sends it below the goal line. Someone's got to get there. Kai chases it now, and the Rebels are able to exit and come back the other way. Duran keeping them to the outside there, and Ellis evades some pressure there and gets the puck to Peter. Peter now works his way forward, looking to get it across the line, but it's sent out, and now Kai has it, and he'll leave for Peter, who carries it in. But it's batted right back out at the line, and now the Caps will have to reset. Ellis gives to Harry, who carries it, and Harry from distance sends a shot on, and the rebound chance now. We have a whistle as it was played by a high stick. So the puck will come out of the zone, all the way down. The shot from Harry popped off the goaltender and basically hit the stick of Peter up in the air. Now, off the draw, comes back to Long Island. At the point, they send one towards the net. It takes a bounce. And a good save there from Max, who had to react to a puck that was changing direction very dangerously close to the front of the net. May have hit a hand or something, but it went high to low. And Max was able to make the save. Now it comes to the point, off the draw, and from the corner it comes back to Kareem now. He chips it around the wall for Declan. Declan leaves now for Kareem. Kareem now looks to get it up the wall, but it's pinned up there, and it comes across for Jace. Jace moves around one and looks to find Xander. And now it comes back the other way, and they're working their way in here. Good work from Jace playing defense here. And now it comes up for Xander, but it's turned back in, and we have a offside whistle here. So we'll have a center ice face-off as that puck was sent in offside from the back half of the neutral zone. Now the Rebels carry it in. Good job there by the Caps to break up that chance, and now Grayson carries forward here. Grayson carries it over the line, stopping there, looking to find Walker. He does. Walker has a look here, and he looks to get it back to Liam, but it goes off a skate, and Liam will have to retreat with the puck here. Liam having a look, makes a pass up the ice, which is touched right at center ice by Walker, but it's taken over here by the Rebels, who reset in their zone. Coming forward with it now is Long Island, but they drop the pass here right in front of us, and now carry it in. Dangling in now, but turned away by James, who gives to Liam, and Liam now back to James, and it comes in over the line. Trying to control there is James, but it's taken away for the moment. Now Grayson comes in to keep it in the zone, and now it comes out, and resetting here with possession are the Islanders until Liam takes it away, and now Liam works his way into the zone. Liam sends the puck on net from distance, and the rebound there is quickly covered up by the goaltender before James could get a stick on it. You get the feeling that it's going to take some crashing of the net to get a goal in this game. All right, so now we have Ty, Peter, Harry, Duran, and Ellis off the draw. It comes back here up the wall, and Duran manages to stop it with his foot, but it comes out of the zone, and now Harry comes back for it. Harry chugging his feet, brings the puck in, looks to get it to the front. Oh, and the shot there, stopped by the goaltender. Great effort there from Harry to get that puck on net. Now it comes back to Ellis on the wall, and she looks to slide it into the slot, but doesn't connect. Now it's Kai who works on it. Kai sends it forward for Harry, and Ellis pinching in all the way below the goal line, keeps that puck in Caps possession, at least for the moment. And now it comes back the other way. Duran now and Peter playing D, and they do a good job of slowing that play up right at the blue line. And now Ellis gets it out over the line. Sent back in deep, though, by the Rebels now, and Duran will chase it here. Duran has it. He turns it around for Ellis, and Ellis will send it up for Harry. Harry finds Peter, and it bounces off Peter's stick and goes back to Long Island. Now it's Duran who looks to get it forward. Right underneath us here. They battle for it on the wall. Kai gets it to Ellis. Ellis sends it forward for Harry, who carries it into the zone. Harry from distance fakes the shot and now looks to turn it around, send it towards the slot, but it's sent off the glass and out of the zone, and a chance here for the Rebels. Ellis doing work to get back, and a great stick check from Ellis there to break up what was probably the best opportunity in this game at a breakaway. Now from distance the shot, and a good block there from Ellis, who's in beast mode on this shift. Now Harry comes back for it. Now the Rebels gain possession again. They come back into the zone and look to work their way in towards the front. It's loose there, and the last second Harry manages to get it out and down the ice, as the Caps need to reset here for a second after an intense shift there and a good bit of pressure in their end. So icing leads to a whistle here in a defensive zone face-off. We have Jace, Xander, Jax, Kareem, and Declan. And Xander now carries it forward. Jax joining him here. They come into the zone, and now Jax with the puck has it below the goal line, looking for a teammate. There's the shot for Declan, but it's tied up on the way, and now it's Jace who looks to slow it up. Good work from Jace there and Jax together, who create the turnover in neutral ice. Now Jax leaves for Jace. They carry in. Jace still on the puck, and now it comes back. And a partial 2-on-1 developing here. Good work to turn that aside there from Kareem. Continues to battle for it there. Now it's Xander who's on it. And Kareem will pick it up here and have a skate. And Kareem's working his way forward. He's hooked there. And a call will be coming up here. So penalty called here on a hook at 3:19 to go in the second period. So the Caps go back to the power play late in this second period. We've got Kareem, Jace, Grayson, James, and Ellis off the draw. It comes back. Ellis controls here. She gives to Grayson. Grayson now gives to Ellis. Ellis has a look, sends a shot towards the net. It's redirected in! Oh, it's redirected in! And I didn't see who got in front. I think it may have been Jace. I think so. Somebody definitely touched it in front. And bottom line is, it makes its way into the net. And the Caps find the first goal of this game on the power play. So it is Jace who redirects Ellis' shot into the net. And the Caps take a 1-0 lead on the power play. Now, it's Grayson who carries in. He's hauled down. No call there. And now another trip. No call there. Now a whistle. right, so a neutral zone face-off now after an offside whistle. Sent in deep here. Theo will pick it up and carry it forward. Theo skates the puck up the ice, crossing the center line. Theo called down there. Offsides the call. A lot of tripping seems to be happening in this game. Not as many whistles as trips, though. I'm not really sure what that's about, but neutral zone face-off here. Picked up by the Rebels. Broken up there now. Working their way in. A great shot and a great save from Max, who gloves that down on a dangerous chance there for the Rebels. Defensive zone face-off. From the outside, a shot that's blockered to the corner by Max. Picking it up here is Ellis. Ellis looks to catch Peter, and she does, and Peter looks to get around the defender. It comes to the wall now, battling for it. But now it comes back the other way. Caps got to keep them to the outside here, and from distance the shot goes high and wide. Now it's picked up by Duran, who slides it forward. It comes over the line. Pressuring them here is Peter. It comes back to Duran, who sends it across center ice. Harry now on the Rebels. Now from distance, a pass and a big save there from Max, and the Caps have to be careful here with the puck in their end. It comes back here for Duran. He has it behind the net. He sends it around the wall for Harry, but it'll get past him and get to the point. Down now to the half wall and below the goal line, where Kai will pick it up. Kai moves it forward and gets it to Harry. Harry sends it across the ice for Peter. Peter now carries it in and sends it in deep behind the net. Caps will get a change in here. And it'll be picked up here by Kareem, who will look to work his way in. And stay on it there, and he puts it in the net! A second goal for the Caps there, as Kareem picked up the puck above the circles and managed to get to the front of the net and then put it in past the goaltender for another Caps goal. Time of the goal, 57 seconds to go in the second period. Jace now, Jax, Xander, Declan, and Kareem. Declan now sends it across for Kareem. Kareem sends it up for Jace. Jace taps it over to Jax. Jax over to Jace. Jace now carries it forward, gains the line, carries it in around the defender. Making a move there is Jace. Oh, he looked to feed Xander, but that pass didn't come through, and now it comes back the other way. 3-on-2 developing here for the Rebels, and a shot there that came through traffic, and Max had to find that puck and make the save as the third guy in was able to get a shot on the puck through some traffic and put it hard to the net. But now we have a defensive zone face-off, 27 seconds to go, and now Walker carries it forward off the draw, and it comes to Grayson, gives it back to Walker. Now Walker carries it in, looks to feed Grayson in the slot, but they can't connect. Behind the net now, Walker chases this puck and looks to put some pressure on the Rebels now and keep it on this side of the ice. It hits the side of the net and stays down low. Waning seconds of the period now. And behind the net now. And that's how the period will end. So after 2, the score is 2 for the Caps, still 0 for the Rebels in what has been a tight and hard-fought game. So that's how we go into the third period. All right, so we get ready for the start of the third here. Teams switch sides here. Caps on the left in red, Rebels on the right in white. 2-0 the score here. The Caps with the lead at the start of the third. James, Grayson, Walker, Liam, and Theo to start off the period here. Off the draw here, it's controlled by the Caps, and Liam brings it forward. Liam works his way over the line, sends a shot that's blocked on the way in. Good stick there from the Long Island defender. And that sends the puck out of play into the netting. We'll have a offensive zone face-off for the Caps. Same group for this draw. Off the draw, it's picked up by the Rebels, but it comes back to Theo, takes a whack at it. It goes just wide of the net. Now, it's slid forward here by Long Island and taken away by James. Now it's chipped forward by Liam, and Liam fights through a couple stick checks there. Behind the net now and below the goal line, the Rebels look to exit. Grayson has it here. He sends it across for Liam. Liam sends it forward, and now Grayson picks it up and carries through center ice. Grayson working his way in, looks to leave for Walker. Walker sends a shot on net, and it's squeezed there by the goaltender. So an offensive zone face-off now for the Caps. Kai, Harry, Peter, Ellis, and Duran. Off the draw, it's Harry who picks it up and looks to turn it towards the net, but it goes wide there, and it comes up now. Ellis pinching in to keep it in the zone, and now back on a Long Island stick behind their net. Harry chasing there, looking to press hard and create the turnover, but Long Island gets it up the wall and manages to get it out of the zone, but only as far as Ellis, but now it's turned over, and they come back the other way. Working hard there to keep him to the outside is Duran, and a big save there from Max, and now it's picked up by Kai and navigated out of the zone by Peter, and Peter chips it forward for Harry, or at least for the moment. Now it comes back the other way, and on it here is Duran, and he manages to get it to the outside. A shot from distance goes right off of Max's mask. Dangerous one there. As a hard shot from distance hit Max in the face. Now Peter has it, and it comes out at center ice. The Royals look to bring it back in. Blocked there, and now a puck comes in on net and is stopped by Max. All right, so now it's Jax, Jace, Xander, Kareem, and Declan on this draw. Comes to the wall, picked up now by Kareem, who slides it up the wall and out of the zone. Retreating and resetting here is Long Island, and now dangerously comes towards the front, but behind the net now, the Caps work on it. 3 red, 2 white, and the Caps working to get this puck out. Oh, it's loose in front, and a shot there. Now another try. Where is it? It's carried out now by Xander. Dangerous chance there. And now Xander looks to get it out. It's picked up by Jax, who carries it into the zone. Jax weaving his way deeper into the zone. He sends it off the wall for Jace, and now it's chipped out. Kareem will retreat for it here and carry it forward. Kareem looking to work his way forward, drags it in, but it comes back out now, and the Caps need to get back. Working their way around and into the zone here are the Rebels. Caps don't want to take too many chances here. Now it's Jace who has it, and Jace slides it over the line. Off the glass, well, out of play here, and we'll have a whistle. So that should be outside the zone, as it was sent out of play from outside the zone. All right, so we'll have a face-off here just across the Caps blue line, and it's picked up here by Walker, who gives it to Theo. Theo slings it back for Liam. Liam sends it up the wall and over the line. James chases it there along with Grayson, and they manage to get it into the Long Island end where Walker is pressing. Now Long Island resets and sends it in deep. Behind the net now and into the corner. Theo, it's taken away here, and they try to get it towards the front, but good job there by the Caps taking care of the front of their net. And now a penalty coming up. All right, so the Caps are going to go to the box here. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes to go, as Walker is tagged for a slash behind the play. And the Caps will go to the kill here. All right, so on the kill here we have Kareem and James, Theo and Liam off the draw. It's controlled by the Caps. Liam has it here. He skates it forward and gets it over the line. James pressing now on the forecheck. And now the Rebels will look to gain the zone. Keeping them to the outside here are the Caps. And where's the puck? It's sent behind the net. Liam will get there first. Now it comes to Theo. And Theo will look to send it out. Kareem battles for it on the wall. And now the Rebels have it below the goal line, but the Caps are fighting for it. Liam has it there. And he slides it around for Theo. Theo protects it. Oh, but it comes back for the Rebels, and it comes loose here. Oh, and a good save there from Max, who says, looky what I found here. A puck popped into the slot and then popped in towards the net, but first it met Max's glove. Now 45 seconds remain in the kill. It's Peter, Harry, Duran, and Ellis now, and Duran gets it over the line. Long Island sends it back in right to Duran, and Duran will send it forward once again. Now it's Harry who looks to get it forward, and he carries it into the zone. Harry gets it in deep, or tries to. Now it comes to the corner, and Long Island will have to exit and set up once again. They send it behind the net, and now look to send it across the ice and come up. Caps just need to be careful not to take any additional penalties here. Good job on the stick lift there from Peter. Now Peter works the puck out of the zone, and picking it up here is Kai. They come offside, but they tag up now, and Kai re-enters. Kai working his way forward, trying to toe drag his way in, but he's met by about 4 different Rebels. And now the puck picked off by Jace. Jace carries it into the zone and looks to find Xander in the front, but that doesn't connect. And now it comes to Duran at the point, and he looks to keep it in, but the Rebels now will carry it out and try to send it in, but they miss that puck, and now Kai has it, at least for the moment. And now it's sent in deep, and the Caps have a second here to have a look. Max is going to play this puck. It comes to Ellis. Ellis now leaves for Duran. Duran sends it to Jace. Jace gets it over the line and brings it back in now and sends it back up the wall. It'll be taken here by the Rebels as they reset in their end. Now Ellis slows that up and gets the puck forward and then gets it in deep. Behind the net now. It's sent forward for the Rebels. Breaking it up there is Duran, and keeping it in is Jace, who gets it over to Jax. But It's broken up and now back on a Rebel stick. Declan and Kareem come out on D here. And now Declan works his man to the outside. Picking it up there is Jax. Now Declan as well comes in. And it comes here to the point. From the point, the shot comes in on Max. It's patted away. Rebound try. Doesn't go. Now behind the net, Declan has it again. They fight for it. Someone's got to make sure they got the front of the net here. Jace is there for the moment. 3 white, 3 red behind the net, battling for the puck. And now trying to jam it in from the short side, and it's covered up there by Max. All right, so now we've got James, Grayson, Theo, Liam, and Walker for this draw. It's picked up by Grayson in the dot, and he looks to get it forward for James. James carries it through center ice and over the line. James working his way in and trying to get it towards the front of the net. James brings it around the net now, looking to get it to the front, and we're going to have a whistle here as the net has come off. Looks like this rink might need new pegs, as we've set a record this weekend for the net coming out of position. Offensive zone draw here for the Caps. Comes towards the net, but it's steered away by the Rebels, and they chip it out of the zone. Going back for it here is Theo. He's got a little bit of time. And Theo's going to have a look here and send it forward for Grayson. But, it does come to Grayson. He picks it up now and works his way into the zone. Grayson tees up a shot, sends it out. The rebound, is steered away just at the last second. But a good shot there from Grayson, creating a good rebound opportunity. And now a shot from the point by Theo goes below the goal line and pops out to the wall, where Liam works to keep it in. Now Liam has it below the goal line. Covering for him is James, and they get the puck to the slot where Walker tries to get it. Now it comes back to James. James sends a shot off a shin guard. Dangerous chance there, but Theo does well to come back for it. And now James brings it over to Grayson, who sends a shot towards the net, but it goes wide. Now Walker comes in and keeps it deep. It's swung around to the other side now, where it's sent out. Theo has it here. He sends it across now for Liam. Liam sends it up for Walker. Walker sends it in deep. Coming around to the wall now. Kai looks to keep it in, but the Rebels work it out. And at center ice, it's taken back by Ellis. She swings it over to Duran, and Duran chips it in over the line. Now it comes out once again, and Ellis sends it in offside, so we will have a whistle. All right, off the draw now. It's picked up by Peter. Peter looking to carry it and sends a shot on. It's directed to the corner by the goaltender. And pinching in here is Ellis. And now it's picked up on the wall by Harry. He tried to find Kai in the front, but it's broken up. Good work by Ellis there, pinching in once again. And she keeps it moving down low. Below the goal line now. Harry battles for it. Looking to force a turnover. He does. Peter picks it up now. And Peter looks to leave it for Harry, but just comes off his stick. Now back on the Long Island stick. They send it off the back wall and keep it moving, and it pops out to Peter, though, who has it in the side slot, leaves for Harry. Harry picks it up, and he gives to Duran. Duran slides it, back for Harry, but it's stopped there on the wall by the Rebels. Now the Rebels have it in the opposite corner, and they look to break out. Caps doing well to keep the pressure on here and keep the puck in their end, but now it comes over the line, and it comes to Kai in center ice. Taken away here. The Caps have to be careful. Coming in here is Ellis. Good job by Ellis blocking that shot with the shin pad, but it's still on a Rebel stick now, and they look to bring it towards the net. Kai does well to take it away. And now on the wall They keep battling for it. Duran looks to navigate it out, and he does. At center ice, a shot from distance goes into the corner, and now it's Kai who picks it up. He sends it across for Harry, but it's sent back in where Ellis will chip it in over the line. Working his way in here is a Rebels player, but he's steered away by Duran, and now they try to come in towards the middle from the wall. It goes below the goal line where Ellis will pick it up. Ellis sends it up the wall to Xander. Xander chips it forward now, and continuing to battle for it there is Xander. The Rebels have it here, and they slide it into the zone. Oh, but it's played by a high stick. Loose here, and good work by the Caps on D to break that up. Now it's Jace who has it. Jace gets it forward here for Jax, who's chugging his feet, and Jax takes it towards the net, and it's loose there for a moment in the slot. Now it's coming back the other way, and the Rebels have numbers here, and it's steered away there by Kareem, who works on it behind the net, but it's still on a Rebel stick. Oh, dangerously there in the slot for a moment. And now it's taken away here by Kareem, who gives it to Jace. Jace gives it back to Kareem. And Kareem's going to work on moving his feet here. In the corner, they battle for it. End up in the corner still. And a whistle now. Caps won't mind that as the puck will stay in the zone. 2 minutes and 24 seconds here on the clock. Let's see if the Rebels call timeout here. James, Grayson, and Walker at the dot. It comes back to Liam, who's joined by Theo on D. Liam gets it to Walker. Now the shot from the outside from Liam creates a rebound chance there for the Caps. Now it's James who has it. James still on the puck, working on it. He has it taken away, and now a hooking call coming up on James. Time of the penalty is 2:04 to go. So James goes to the box here for a hook. Time of the penalty 2:04. Caps will go to the kill. Harry, Peter, Liam, and Theo to start this kill here for the Caps. Minute and 30 on the penalty. Puck comes back to the point. From the point, it's sent in on Max, and Max covers it up. That puck changed direction on its way to the net and changed speeds as well. And Max was able to get a pad on it and then a trapper on it as well. Another face-off here, and off the draw, they get it to the point. From the point, the shot there is blocked, and it comes to the wall. Now below the goal line, it comes to Liam, and Liam, it's taken away here, but a good recovery there, and it's picked up now by Theo, who has it behind the net and just clamps down on it there. Still working on it now is Liam. He gets it out. And Helen, did you teach him that? And now it's Peter who gets it towards Harry in the front. And Harry sends it back towards the slot. Harry has it here, and he carries it over the blue line. He sends a shot towards the net, and now the rebound try for Harry is blocked away by the goaltender. The Rebels now still on the power play for another 20 seconds or so. Good break up there from Peter. Now it's sent in deep, and the Caps have a second to have a look here. About 45 seconds left on the ice. Liam gives to Kareem. Kareem brings it around, and it's back to Liam now, who swings it around for Theo. Theo behind the net. Makes a move there and gets it forward for Kareem. Kareem brings it forward, carries it up the ice. Kareem works his way forward and leaves for James. James gives to Kai. Kai's shot goes high over the bar. Now James looks to settle it down. He swings it across the ice for Duran. Duran from the circles. His shot goes wide, but James looks to keep it in there. Good pressure from the Caps here, and the clock is ticking down. And now it comes to Ellis. He's going to keep it in the zone, and that's how this one is going to end. The Caps, after 3 periods, earn a hard-fought 2-0 victory over a strong Long Island Rebels team. And the Caps find their 3rd win of the weekend. And once games are over today, we'll have an idea of what the situation is for tomorrow morning in terms of playoffs and the time of the games. We will see you all then. Have a good